In this video, we will be creating this function right here in the TI-nSpire CX Cas. This function is very useful in thermodynamics, and we often have to calculate it. And so creating a built-in function is very useful. And so let's get started. So here I'm simply rewriting what we saw earlier. So I had an A plus parentheses B times initial temperature plus the other stuff. So I'm essentially rewriting what we saw earlier. Now the next step is very important. You do this icon right here. So this line right here, you get it from control equal, and this is where it is. So you write the equation, then you do the line straight down, which is control equal, this one right here. And then you write the variables. So you have T naught, T, and A. So you write T naught is equal to, let's say, this number. But the important thing is you do a space in between this and this. So in order to get space, it's right here. And after you write the space, you need to write the word and, A-N-D. Let's say, for example, you write A-M-D. What you'll notice is it's not italicized, and so it's not a function. So it's very important that you spell and correctly, A-N-D. So once you have and, you do a space, this icon right here, then you do T, then you go exact same thing, space, and, then you do A, then you do B, and then we do C, and then finally we do D, the exact same format. And so if you want to make sure that you wrote the equation correctly, try my numbers. So because we will ultimately get the same answer. So if we hit enter, you should get 6.912 if you use these numbers right here. I like to create functions in this format because it's easy for me to go back and see what was the actual equation. What was MCPS, the equation? Also, it's very easy to change the numbers. So if I go back, I hit enter. Instead of saying D is 0, I can say D is 20. Instead of saying C is this number, I can just easily modify. And so after modifying everything, if we hit enter, we get a new number. And that's all you need to do to create this MCPS function in the TI-nSpire CX Cas.